Yay Networks.
Welcome to A Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast. I'm Kelly Raspberry Evans with my husband, my longtime podcast co-host. Actually, podcast co-host longer than my husband, Alan Evans.
Hey, Train in the house.
Yeah, we started the podcast a month before we got married.
That was a long-winded way of saying that.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's okay.
Well, you can come up with a new intro because it's the same one every week.
No, I like your intros. I wouldn't.
Why don't you start for once?
Because they're better when you do them.
You've never tried it.
I've done one or two intros when I've been solo.
Yeah.
But that doesn't
Maybe
happen very
next week
often.
we'll flip the script and I'll just sit here in silence until you cough something out.
Well, then you'd have to do the outro.
I can do it.
Love you desperately.
I love you.
I love our listeners desperately.
I love y'all. And in the
And
immortal
I am sure
words,
we will podcast.
and I'm sure we'll podcast again real soon. And the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
Life is good when you have a good sandwich. Bye.
That's right.
See?
That's right. Okay, well, there you go.
Except
okay.
our editor.
So we're done?
Our editor didn't realize we had a new editor and they cut you off before your bye last time.
No.
Because you
can't do
paused
that.
too long and
Can't
they
do
thought
that.
it was over. And so there was no bye.
You got to have the bye in there.
Yeah, you leave everybody hanging with no bye.
You got to leave the bye in there, babe. But here's what we got. We got a lot of stuff this fun podcast. I was moaning and bemoaning and harumphing about no emails.
Yeah.
But this time we have letters.
Asked and answered.
Yeah, we had a few that came in because of my bemoaning, and then there were a few in there in my email that had been.
You printed them out with color ink, Alan.
I did. What
are you doing?
Well, for good reason. I'll show you.
You know how much ink costs?
And then we had a few in there from a while back. So we'll get to we got letters.
So there were some in there. You just hadn't seen them.
Yes, we got letters. We've got an interesting article that somebody sent me. We might get into that a little bit about online scamming. So we'll do a public service announcement about that.
It's important heading into the holidays and the new year.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, I don't know, we'll just get right into it. This has been the week for me to knock out, I don't go see medical professionals very often.
Right.
But when I do, I'm going to get them all done at once.
Were you inspired by me and my nonstop medical visits?
Yeah. So a couple of ailments I was trying to get taken care of. Actually, no. A little preventative teeth cleaning.
Yeah. As we should all take care of.
No cavities, per usual.
You're great with your dental upkeep.
Never had a cavity. Never had a cavity in my life.
That's amazing. That's really amazing.
And I love our dentist, my dentist, our dentist, Dr. Pincus. He's great. We dabbed a little bit of the bro hug, just kind of an abbreviated bro hug, which I bet you, good, strong, dear, sweet, clean listener, you don't do that with your dentist.
I guess you're right about that. I don't think a lot of dentists do that.
So that's kind of fun. So good report there. Then I had an eye doctor.
Your annual checkup. It's been longer than an annual for you.
Been probably in 3 years.
I stay on top of it. I go at least once a year, but I've recently had my eye issues, so it's been a little bit more frequently. But yeah.
So at age 40, I had the laser surgery by Dr. Booth, who apparently doesn't like you very much.
Why would you bring that up?
Isn't that true though?
Why would you bring that up?
I don't know, because you told me that one time.
Years and years ago.
Yeah. Tell her about it.
Well, I mean, it's not a big...
So this is the guy that did my eye laser.
Is he still practicing?
No, he's retired. I think he lives in Brazil or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm hesitant to bring it up.
Well, maybe you shouldn't then.
Dr. Booth was very litigious in nature.
Okay.
Yeah, so we would do commercials. I went to Dr. Whitman of Key Whitman Eye Center, who did my LASIK. I mean, seriously, I moved to Dallas, and I'd worn contacts my entire life. Never had a minute's trouble until I moved to Texas, and my eyes just like dried up. Putting contacts in was torture, and someone mentioned getting LASIK, and I didn't think about it. I didn't look into it. I didn't research. I said, sign me up, because I just didn't want to wear glasses every day. So went to Key Whitman, got my surgery, very, very happy with it. And all of us on the show did it.
Went to Key Whitman?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we would do commercials back in the day when the Kid Craddock morning show was not nationally syndicated.
Oh, okay.
We were just on in the Dallas-Fort Worth market. We would do commercials. You think commercials are long now? We would just talk and talk and talk. We could do whatever we wanted because it was like the wild, wild west. We would stay on the air till noon if we wanted to, because if we were having a good time. So commercials, we would talk, and you're promoting the same thing every day, right? Go get LASIK. It's, you can see again. It's great.
Thrive Cosmetics.
Well,
CAU. Oh, sorry.
Why are you?
I thought we had an ad.
No.
Oh, sorry.
I have no idea why you said that. But I'm just saying, you try to find a different way, an entertaining way to say, basically, to deliver the same information.
Yes.
But in a more interesting way.
Right.
Because that's just, you want to keep it interesting, not just for the audience, but for yourself.
Is this inside baseball?
Well, maybe a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, that's, as an audience, you listen to commercials. That's part of the price you pay for free entertainment.
Okay,
It's not
Dr.
necessarily
Booth.
free.
Dr. Booth.
Okay, so we're doing a commercial one day.
Uh-oh.
And Dr. Booth had a very distinct delivery, the way he spoke.
He did. Very, very deep and slow.
Right.
Yes.
And so Kid was kind of doing a commercial where he didn't mention the competition by name, but he kind of was like, kind of poking a little fun at the speech and all that stuff. Well, apparently Dr. Booth,
caught wind of
and
this?
I hope this isn't getting me in trouble decades later.
Well, maybe you shouldn't talk about it then.
What I understood and what I was told, allegedly, covers me, right?
Yeah, allegedly.
Is that he had certain people on his staff that would listen to all the radio stations and listen for all the LASIK eye commercials and make notes and take notes. Well, anyway, he didn't like that.
Okay.
He didn't
that. Like the poking fun part.
No,
okay.
Didn't.
Okay.
And so filed a lawsuit.
Against Kid?
Against all of us because, I was part of that commercial, right?
Uh-huh.
And I'd never been sued before.
So how did that go? How did it go? What happened?
I don't know what happened ultimately because we had a lot of, powerful people who were, I was just a little peon on the morning show. I was
Wait a minute. You had what?
We had people that took care of it.
Dime. Okay.
Well, I mean, the station did. I didn't.
Yeah,
Not
right.
Kelly Raspberry. I didn't foot the bill for any legal.
No.
But I'm just saying that was, so he didn't care for us. That's the long story, a little peek behind the curtain.
Okay. Well, I guess back to my eye exam. When I was 14 years ago, I went into Dr. Booth. He fixed my long range vision. And they pretty much said, you know what? You can see like a freaking hawk right now, but someday you're going to need up close readers. Now you had something where you've got one eye for distance and one eye for up close.
Dr. Whitman told me the exact same thing. He said, because your eye is basically a muscle. And your
eye is a muscle?
Yeah, your eye is a muscle. So basically, like if you stare at a screen all day, you really should take like every few minutes, focus on something far away, close up, because you got to keep your muscle active, right, and strong. But eventually your eye muscle gets weaker, and that's why you need reader glasses. But for me, I think reading glasses are sexy. I think they're cute. And Dr. Whitman said, you won't feel that way when they're never where you need them. You're always losing them. So he suggested, and I'm going to say the initials wrong. I think it's PRK. It might be something else. But I got that in my left eye, right? I have to look, see. So my left eye is for reading up close, and my right eye is for distance.
Right.
But it takes time. Everybody's like, how in the world does that happen? It's a little unsettling at first, but your brain does adapt.
So fast forward to my appointment this week. And this is what they offered me. They said, and I explained to them,
Surgery?
No. I just said, I can see far away, fine, but I'm tired of these readers. What do I do? So they do the pressure test, they do the eye exam, and healthy eyes, blah, blah, blah. That's all good. But they said, why don't we try a contact in just your left eye, which is your non-dominant eye? I'm like, okay. I guess we can do that.
I guess that's why they chose my left eye as my non-dominant eye.
Yeah. So I wore contacts in the day, so I was used to putting things in my eye. That's not a problem. but it's kind of unusual, in one eye. So I've been testing, long story short, too late. I've been testing this contact in my left eye the last couple of days. Don't need my readers. Don't need my cheaters to look at the phone, to look at the computer. It's kind of cool, But I don't see crystal clear up close. And now I don't see crystal clear far away.
Because your brain hasn't adapted yet.
And on top of that, I've lost depth perception, which when you're on a motorcycle isn't a great thing.
Your brain has not adapted. You've done it for 2 whole days. This is why with the surgery, I had no choice. My brain had to adapt.
Were you blurry and dizzy for days?
It takes time for you just to
how much time?
I don't remember, honey. It's been years. But it's like Invisalign. That's why I couldn't do Invisalign. Because people, they take them out and they're like, it hurts, I don't want to wear it. But when the braces are locked and loaded and in there and cemented in, you have no choice. You have to get used to it. You have to suffer through. So with a contact, you have to suffer through until your brain adapts. But you're not willing to do that. 2 days, he's already got it out.
I don't know.
2 days, he's like, I'm going to do readers.
I don't know.
You could do whatever you want. Whatever you want.
You are going to love Legacy Box. Becoming a parent changes how you look at memories. While we're savoring and saving every moment with our kids, suddenly you start to realize a lot of important memories from our childhood. They're trapped on VHS tapes, camcorder tapes, photo albums, crammed into boxes labeled "Do Not Throw Away" and shoved into an attic. Those are at risk of being destroyed by heat, moisture, disaster, time. And once they're gone, they're gone. That's why you need Legacy Box now. They're the world's largest digitizer of home movies and photos. And the process is so simple. They send you a Legacy Box and you fill it up with old VHS tapes, pictures, film reels, slides, DVDs, whatever you've got. Their team in Tennessee carefully digitizes it all by hand. They send you back the originals plus digital files on the cloud or a thumb drive. Ordering a Legacy Box is one of the best things I've done for my family because now instead of just telling my kids about that crazy vacation I took to the mountains when I was a kid, I get to show them and relive it with them. And right now, during Legacy Box's Father's Day sale, you can save big while preserving your family's history. Visit legacybox.com/sandwich to get started today. That's legacybox.com/sandwich. It's the little things that make a big difference in how I feel. Now, for me right now, it's about stretching. I didn't realize how stiff I was until I started doing it. I love when I can stretch a little further than before. It makes me feel refreshed when I'm done. And a little makeup refresh can make all the difference too with Thrive Cosmetics, my go-to clean makeup routine year-round. Now, of course, their brilliant eye brightener and Stella champagne is always in my makeup bag. Actually, I need to reorder more. I'm almost out. But it comes in 32 shades, and the Shenna Mint Green Shimmer looks really fun for summer. Their Empower Matte Precision Lipstick Crayon, it's really amazing. It gives you a beautiful color that lasts without feeling dry. They have 18 buildable shades, and I love the Dusty Rose Kaisa color. I think that's how you pronounce it. But the best part, for every product you buy, Thrive donates products and funds to help communities thrive. So far, they've given over $150 million in products and cash to over 600 giving partners. This is beauty with purpose. Amplify your summer look with Thrive Cosmetics. Go to thrivecosmetics.com/sandwich for an exclusive 20% off your first order. That's Thrive Cosmetics, CAUSEMETICS.com/sandwich. I don't think I've ever talked about it on this podcast before, but one day I was walking past the windows going upstairs and I noticed this greasy cooking smell. You know what I mean? It turns out it was our blinds. Something about the sun was breaking them down over the years. And who knows how long they were there before we bought our house. We needed new blinds bad, and that's what led me to 3-Day Blinds. I absolutely loved how easy they made the whole process. They send a professionally trained design consultant to your home. It's a free, no obligation, same-day quote. And they've got thousands of options to fit any budget and style. It's not just blinds. They've got shades, shutters, drapery too. 3-Day Blinds even has those motorized smart blinds that work with Alexa. Those are so cool. They take all the measurements. They handle the installation too. And it's perfect because I'm not handy. And what a difference it's made. This is an upgrade that makes your whole house feel refreshed and polished without having to do a big renovation. Right now, get quality window treatments that fit your budget with 3-Day Blinds. Head to 3dayblinds.com/sandwich for their buy one, get one 50% off deal on custom blinds, shades, and drapery. For a free, no charge, no obligation consultation, just head to 3dayblinds.com/sandwich. One last time, that's buy one, get one 50% off when you head to the number 3, DAY, blinds.com/sandwich.
So what I'm struggling with, dear sweet, clean listener, good, strong listener, is do I fight through this and not have really, just kind of, okay, average vision up close and average vision far away? Or do I just say, you know what, readers are my bit, and I'm going to have to carry around readers everywhere I go, which up close, crystal clear, and then far away, I just peek over my readers, crystal clear.
Well, maybe someone that's suffered through the contact lens will write in at Kellie and Allen. What is it? Podcast at kellyandallen.com and let you know if it's possible to overcome this. But like I said, with my surgery, I had no choice. My brain had to adapt.
So there you go. Those are the meaningless things that I struggle with.
Very meaningless.
Should I struggle with this left contact only, or should I just go full reader? I don't know. I think I'm going to go full reader, but
all right.
I might test it a couple more days. They gave me 4.
What did the doctor tell you?
How
long it would take?
She said several weeks.
There you go. And you're willing to give it 5 days.
I don't know if I have several weeks.
You have several weeks. You choose how you spend your weeks.
My head already hurts. See, now I have ailments.
Do I sound as annoying as you do right now when I list off mine?
So
this is a huge learning moment for me.
Yes. See?
Listening to you.
Right. You may start listing my ailments?
No. Excuse me. No.
Okay.
And yes, I'm still coughing, y'all, if you hadn't picked up on that.
You want to get into some letters? Or?
Yes, especially the ones you've wasted all our beautiful, expensive color ink on.
Well, first of all, that's a cartridge.
Can I ask you a favor, though, real quick? That yellow light right behind you, can you, turn it away from me or turn it off? It's really it's just hitting me at the wrong spot.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's really causing some issues? How's that?
Yeah, thank you. Much better. It's
Okay.
really causing me distress.
It's causing you ocular distress?
It was, because I'm having the ocular distress, which is why I went to the eye doctor last week.
This first letter is from Chelsea. Subject, hi. Hello, Allen and Kelly. Currently listening to your podcast at 6 a.m. in my hunting blind, waiting on the sun to come up, stifling laughs.
Aww.
You said to email you, so here I am. She says, killing deer slaps.
Oh.
So check this out. She is in look at that. There's a hunting blind.
Well, Alan printed
Sun's
this all
coming up.
out in color. Let me just tell you, Chelsea, I don't know how much this email cost us in printer ink.
It's priceless. And look, there they go. They got a couple. They got a couple right there.
So they went as a whole family. She's got the
It's
kids.
like got a couple of bucks there.
It's a family outing.
They have
killing deer slaps.
Venison chili for days.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that cool? It's a cool picture.
It's,
Very cool. Thank you, Chelsea. We love you desperately. This next letter is
beautiful,
from
Chelsea. Oh my gosh, she's stunning.
Yes.
Isn't she gorgeous?
Yeah.
You have a beautiful family.
Even in camo. This next letter is from Cassidy. Subject, need a bidet. Bidet? Need a bidet update. Hey, Kellie and Allen. My name is Cassidy. I am 26 years old from the small town of Butler, Alabama. I listen religiously to the morning show. Love letters to Kelly podcast. And
thank you.
A sandwich and some lovin'. Huge fan of all of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
There hasn't been any bidet talk in a while. We need an update. Does it slap? Would it make the slap list? Sincerely, sweet and clean listener, Cassidy.
Well, Cassidy, I'll tell you where that bidet is. When did Amy give us that bidet? How many months ago has it been?
I had no idea.
2, 3. It's still sitting in the box by the door of our bedroom, where it will continue to sit, because Alan doesn't want to install it because it plugs in. And he thinks that the extension cord will, I don't know, look bad.
Can I rebut
Please.
the points that you tried to make there?
I think I made my point very clear. Where is the bidet?
It's in the box.
Where is the box located?
In the bedroom.
Right next to the door.
The door. I don't know why it's there, but that's where
it's landed, and that's where it stayed.
It's leaving one of those rectangular carpet impressions.
Yeah.
So here's the deal, and this is what my sweet, clean, dear wife doesn't understand.
Oh, I would be sweeter and cleaner if I had my bidet.
Yeah, good call. Good call. But if let me see if I can paint a mental picture for you, listener. Where we release the hounds.
No, where
Okay.
You go
where
in the
Kelly
other room.
releases the hounds, and I relieve myself a lot. I don't really release the hounds in there as much as you do. I'll release the hounds in there during Emma Kelly's graduation party.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a shotgun toilet, meaning it's its own little tiny room.
It's a water closet, as they say.
It's probably not much wider than the toilet itself. It has a door that goes in, okay? So if you can imagine sitting on our can, imagine
it, everyone.
You're in this little, almost like a closet.
It's a water closet.
And there is a door to your right that swings in.
Yes.
Okay. Another accessory that's in the room, in this water closet, is some kind of thing you put your feet on.
It's a squatty potty.
Okay. All right.
It was given to me.
Let's explain this one.
Well, it was just given to me. It's supposed to help.
Help what?
With going to the bathroom.
Why?
Because our bodies are meant to be in a squatting position when we release the hounds, as you say.
The hounds of hell.
Well, for you, they may be.
Why are they the hounds of hell just for me?
Apparently, that's the way you describe it. But, it's there.
Okay. So when I go in there, I'm going to give them the full Monty on this so they understand. So they understand why I can't do the bidet.
Oh, there's no reason you can't.
Oh, there's
you just don't want to.
Great reason why I can't. So when I go in there to tinkle, I have to negotiate this thing that's down between
it's shoved up
sorry,
underneath
I don't mean
the
to brag,
toilet.
but yeah. No, I'm talking about the
squatty potty. It is shoved up against the toilet.
So it is in such a way that I can't, guys, you feel me. You don't want your feet right next to one another.
Then move the squatty potty. I would sacrifice the squatty potty for the bidet.
To be in a comfortable position for you to tinkle, men, you guys feel me. You have to have your feet spread. Not like 3 feet. The water closet isn't even that wide.
You need to be in a comfortable stance.
You need to be in a comfortable stance with your hand on your hip, or you go hands free. I'll do that too. Anyway,
we don't need to paint a complete picture, Alan. Just go ahead.
Okay. So my point is, you can't even stand there in this tiny little closet.
Then use the other bathroom.
No, you want to know why I can't put the bidet in there.
Use the other bathroom and put the bidet in there.
Okay, now, ladies, if you were to be in our water closet squatting on this hog that we have, you would also notice ahead of you, well, to your left is the magazine rack.
Which is why. Why do people have magazine racks?
It was built in.
It's built in, so I stuck a couple magazines there so it doesn't sit empty.
Yeah. I peruse them every once in a while.
You do?
Yeah, every once in a while. So straight ahead is an electrical outlet.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, this bidet, this model, runs on power.
Yeah, that's how it gets the water warm, apparently, I've learned.
Okay. So if I put this bidet on the toilet seat and run the power, I guess under the squatty potty?
I told you I will sacrifice the squatty potty, Alan.
Even if you did sacrifice the squatty potty, I still have to run the power down across to the wall.
Can't you do one of those things where you tape it against the wall with electrical outlet tape or whatever y'all call that?
Which
hides the cord?
Which would prevent you from being able to open the door. Because
not if you go around the back way.
Because the cable is going to be laying right there.
Go around the back
it's not
way.
the only cable that gets laid in there, but...
Oh my God, Alan.
Okay, so that's the reason why I haven't installed it.
You can go around the back of the toilet, not right across. There's a way. There's a way. You just don't want to do it.
The way is to call an electrician and have him move that outlet behind the toilet.
Okay.
Is that a call you want me to make?
Well, if we're going to go to all that extent, why don't we just get a really nice full bidet toilet that doesn't have to do all that stuff?
Okay.
If you have to go to that extent.
Yeah, that's the extent we would have to go to.
Well, then let's just get a whole new system.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right. There's bidet talk, Cassidy.
Oh my gosh, Cassidy.
I made just about every excuse I could for the reason why I cannot install this model of bidet. I'm not comfortable standing there.
Let's just get a whole new system. Problem solved.
With my hand on my hip.
Merry Christmas to us.
Why don't we just have an open floor plan in the bathroom? Why do we have all these little compartments?
That's the way the house was built. And I think I like the privacy of having that little closed off area. I prefer it.
I use the pool bathroom.
Yeah.
I prefer that.
Yeah.
That's got that Kohler in there that we bought. That one that's got the flushing power of whatever, 30 golf balls.
Yeah.
I've never managed
I don't know why anybody would need to flush 30 golf balls, but I guess if you're
Well,
releasing the hounds of hell,
trust me.
you're their customer.
How am I their customer?
You just said you release hounds from hell and you need to flush 30 golf balls. How else are we supposed to
I don't
interpret
understand
it?
why I am being portrayed like
You
this.
made yourself. You painted your own picture.
This next letter.
Anyway.
This next letter is from Michael. Subject, your podcast slaps.
Oh, okay. We got a lot of slapping. It's obvious that all of these letters are a direct result of you begging for letters on the podcast called A Sandwich and Some Slapping.
Michael says, yo, what's up? Your mic still works. Still listening? I've listened to every episode of the podcast and it slaps. Yogurt. Sent via Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra.
Wow.
I don't know what that is.
That's an Android.
I don't know what that is.
Well, he would probably argue with you that it's a better phone than your iPhone.
Your mother, Susan and Craig Shocker.
My mother, they have horrible issues with their phones because my
really?
daddy will not pay for a good phone. He gets like the free one that comes with the service that you sign up for, and it's always a problem.
And Dr. Suzanne Tai, she also uses
The people that actually have
Samsung.
the technology love it,
Ones you can like fold.
Yeah, I don't.
You seen that?
I don't need that.
Yeah.
I just want a phone that works.
We got more letters, but you want to do a little bit of that?
Yeah, I could talk about sleep all day. Sleep is my favorite. But for years, I wasn't getting any good sleep. I'd finally crawl into bed, exhausted. But instead of just passing right out, I'd be doing the hot, cold shuffle, one leg in, one leg out, flipping over, tossing, turning, trying to get comfortable. And the next morning, getting out of bed feeling like I'd been sleeping like a twisted pretzel and spend 10 minutes walking around trying to get the kinks out. But finally, we got our Helix mattress. It's been heaven ever since. And the thing about Helix is they are not offering one-size-fits-all mattresses for everybody. They offer the Helix Sleep Quiz where you answer a few questions, only takes a couple minutes literally, and Helix matches you with the perfect mattress for the way you sleep. Alan and I were matched with the Helix Dusk Luxe. It is perfect for us. We got a king size, all the room in the world. Now, if you're a tummy sleeper, maybe a big and tall sleeper, if you are a hot sleeper, the mattress you sleep on makes the difference in you getting a good night of quality sleep. And Helix makes the right mattress for you. They take the guesswork out of it. They deliver it right to your door. Unboxing is super fun too, because you're going to be amazed that your mattress can fit in there.
Getting a Helix mattress is one of the best decisions we've made because when you sleep better, you do everything better. So do this for yourself. Go to helixsleep.com/sandwich for 25% off site-wide. That's helixsleep.com/sandwich for 25% off site-wide. And don't forget to enter our show name, A Sandwich and Some Lovin', after checkout so they know we sent you.
You can't scroll your phone for more than 30 seconds without seeing somebody talking about GLP-1s. Maybe you've been close to trying them, but you're not a needle person, or maybe you're looking for a natural alternative. Well, let me introduce you to our podcast sponsor, Veracity. Their Metabolism Ignite, it's a natural plant-based GLP-1 alternative that is doctor recommended and clinically proven to help reduce hunger. Just 2 capsules with breakfast every morning. It's all you need. And one of the first things I noticed was I wasn't thinking about food all day, that food noise you always are constantly battling. Metabolism Ignite has no allergens, no caffeine, no negative side effects, and we love that. It's shown to reduce hunger by 85% and clinically proven to help lose an average of 9 pounds in 90 days. We really love that. Look, this stuff is sold out 10 times for a reason. So before it sells out again, make the switch to GLP-1s the natural way. Head to veracityhealth.co and use sandwich for up to 65% off your order. Once again, that's VERACITY health.co for up to 65% off. Make sure you use our promo code SANDWICH so they know we sent you. Now that I've reached a certain age, I realize how much my sleep affects me and everybody around me. It affects my energy, my mood, my patience. And I've also learned that I don't need to waste a lot on fancy sleep gadgets because one of the best things I've done is upgrade to Boll and Branch sheets. I noticed the difference from night one. They are incredibly soft, so breathable. It's because Boll and Branch's sheets are made with 100% organic cotton that's woven specifically for airflow. Now I don't wake up feeling hot with sheets sticking to my legs anymore. My sheets keep me cool and comfortable all night long. And they've actually gotten softer with every wash. They even did a survey of their customers. 94% of them said the same thing. I love my Boll and Branch sheets, and honestly, I can't imagine ever going back to any other bedding. Sleep cooler this summer with Boll and Branch during their annual summer event. For a limited time, get 20% off site-wide at bollandbranch.com/sandwich with code SANDWICH. That's Boll and Branch, BOLLAND, branch.com/sandwich. Code SANDWICH to take 20% off. bollandbranch.com/sandwich, code SANDWICH. Exclusions apply. I think everybody's had that moment where they say, I should start my own business. Now, maybe you've got an amazing hot sauce recipe, or you've gotten really great at making candles or jewelry, and all your friends keep telling you you should sell that stuff. Well, what's stopping you? If you've been sitting on a business idea, Shopify makes it easy to make it happen. Everything you need to start selling is included and ready from day one. When your first customer is ready to buy, Shopify checkout helps more people actually complete the purchase. And when they come back, their information's already saved. So checkout is quick and easy. One tap and they're done. Shopify handles all the technical stuff too, the setup and checkout, so you can spend your time growing your business and doing what you actually love. It's no wonder Shopify powers millions of businesses around the world, from household names like Mattel and Gymshark to small businesses just getting started like yours. With Shopify, nothing stands between your idea and a real business, so go make it one. Start your free trial at shopify.com/sandwich. That's shopify.com/sandwich. One more time, shopify.com/sandwich.
All right, babe. Moving on to our next letters from Amy. Subject, Bryan Adams. Hi. I am a good squeaky clean listener.
Oh, it probably has a bidet.
I remember y'all saying y'all were going to see Bryan Adams later this month. My husband and I saw him last night in Atlanta. So here's my opinion if you care to read it. Amy, we care to read it, and I'm going to read it right now. I absolutely loved it. Bryan sounded so good. His voice has not changed at all. He did all his greatest hits we loved back in the day, but he also sang a lot of newer songs from his new album.
Uh-oh. Red flag.
If you tend to have more fun if you know the music, I would suggest looking at the set list on Ticketmaster. When we got tickets over the summer, I made a playlist of his set list, and I've been listening to it since. It really makes me enjoy it more knowing the songs and be able to sing along. He puts on a great show. As for Pat Benatar, she was just okay. There was a lot.
What did we bring up Pat Benatar?
I guess she's opening for him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As for Pat Benatar, she was just okay. Wow. There was a lot of electric guitar in her songs, and I don't care for that.
Well, her husband is, I think, the guy doing that.
She sang some of her hits from the 80s, but also some I'd never heard. I was born in 1977, so maybe she was a little bit before my time. Her set lasted for a full hour. We had a great time and hope y'all do too. Love you both so good. Amy.
Well, see, I love Pat Benatar. I saw her a few years ago at the House of Blues, and her husband, does the tour with her. Pat Benatar was a classically trained opera singer. And so she just has the most, oh my gosh, we're running with the shadows of the night. Oh my gosh. Just the
Cher?
It sends, no, that's Pat. Sends my soul soaring. I love Pat Benatar. But if you're not familiar with her music.
Yo. We are strong.
Oh, I was like, what is-
Heartache to heartache, we stand. No promises, no demands. Love is a battlefield, right?
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Interesting music video for that one too. That was an interesting one. But I love Pat Benatar. Sad to hear it wasn't a great, I don't know. She's getting older. I mean, that's tough. But I think her husband is the one probably jamming on the guitar. You know how men are. They want their moment.
Amy, I hear you. It's a good concert review. I love electric guitar. I mean, I've seen the Mighty Met 3 times. I mean, I obviously love guitar, so I'd probably dig it. I'd probably dig Pat Benatar.
Well, we won't be digging it.
We won't be digging it because we're not going. So
Not going after all.
We weren't able to make that work, and unfortunately, we sold our tickets and are not going.
So there's that.
So there's that. So I guess we will live vicariously through your.
We're happy you had a great time, but that was our anniversary gift to each other. So, oh well.
We're gonna try to.
You know what we're gonna do instead?
Do
We're
something
gonna get
different.
a bidet toilet. That's what we're gonna do. Happy anniversary.
Squirt water on her butt. This next letter is from Tony. This is okay. We'll just get into it. Subject: I'm still here.
Oh, this is one that you hadn't heard from in a long time.
Well, yeah. Well, let me just read the letter. Hi, Alan and the helper.
Okay,
What does that
Tony.
mean?
He's being funny.
Oh, okay. I'm still here, Alan. I haven't missed a podcast. I've been busy lately because I joined a wedding band and we do everything from 80s rock to 2000s pop. It's been
how
fun.
fun.
I'm getting to be an engineer during the day and I'm playing in smoky bar rooms at night. Fun times. I'm not happy about Kelly telling you that you have middle school humor.
That's why I'm called the helper.
I think you're funny. I can't imagine you sitting in with Cappy and White Cheddar. That would be the world's greatest podcast.
Oh my gosh, y'all have talked about doing this forever. Are they
A
even
crossover?
Yeah, it's called a Fat Guy Handbook. Is that what they call it still?
Fat Guy Handbook.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Fat Guy Handbook.
Why have y'all not done that?
I don't know.
Why don't you do a special holiday episode?
Yeah.
Have you even met Cappy?
I've never met Cappy.
Okay.
I know White Cheddar very well, but I've never met Cappy.
I'll talk to Robert about it tomorrow.
Okay. Tony says, I'm still your favorite black listener. You know, Tony, that's a big statement. That's a big statement.
Because he proclaimed himself to be, or have you ever said that?
Well, I think Carolyn has something to say about that. I think Apache Cowboy might have something to say about that. I think Neon might have something to say about that.
Simony?
No, no, she's not black. No, no, she's not. You're thinking of somebody else. Anyway, I think they all might have something to say about that.
I'm going to have to go look up who I think I'm talking about.
Yeah, and I will show you that you were absolutely wrong on that.
Who am I thinking of?
I don't know, but that's not the right one. Okay, anyway. Tony says, I'm still your favorite black listener. I'm thinking about adding the badge to my LinkedIn profile. I'm sorry about your Cowboys. I can spend hours on that topic, but let's table that. I won't hold you long. P.S. Take a listen to Theo Vaughn's podcast. You might like it. Warm regards and nuts, Tony.
I like Theo Vaughn. Theo Vaughn sometimes goes a little off tangent, but he's funny.
He is?
Yeah.
You think I'd like it?
I think you would.
Tony says I'd like it. Tony says he's our favorite black listener.
Well, he's yours. Apparently, I'm on his helper list. I'm on his poop list.
I don't know how that works, though. Does that mean like I look at him as my favorite black listener?
You're reading too much into it.
Or
just accept it.
He says he's saying I am the best listener that also just happens to be black.
I don't know. You'll have to take that up with Tony. I'm just the help.
I'm not sure, but either way, I'm fine with it, and I endorse it fully. This next letter is from Melinda. Subject, hello from Louisiana. My favorite podcasters. I just wanted to say hello and let you both know how much I enjoy your podcast. I've been listening to the Kid Craddock Morning Show for over 20 years.
Thank you.
But I truly look forward to your weekly podcast. Kelly, a couple of weeks ago, you were starting a new Bible study titled Knowing Jesus is King by Tara Lee Cobble.
Yep.
And I was just curious how it's going. We started it a while back in our Sunday school class, and honestly, I'm not enjoying it.
Oh, no.
I would love to know your thoughts. Alan, Even though I am a New Orleans Saints fan, Dak Prescott is from my hometown of Houghton, Louisiana. So I have a soft spot for him, and I really want him to do good. Love you guys. Your number one fan from Louisiana, Melinda.
It's interesting, Melissa, because
Melinda.
Melinda, because I'm thinking of Melissa that's in my Bible study group. She just dropped off a gift for me today, a new women's study Bible, which was very sweet. But it's interesting because we've done several Bible studies in this group, and some of them have been referred to us by very passionate people who are like, you will love this Bible study so much. And then we do it, and I'm like, that wasn't my favorite Bible study. So it's just, I guess it's just very... subjective? Is that the word I'm looking for? I'm loving it, but here's the difference. This is the first time I am actually facilitating. At first I was saying like I'm leading it, but I'm more like facilitating it. But because I'm doing that, we're only 2 weeks in, but we meet once a month, okay? And you're supposed to do this Bible study like every day of the week. So we're doing a whole week's how am I trying to say this? We have a month to cover 1 week of material, okay? Because that's what we're doing. We have a month to cover 1 week of material. So when I sit down to facilitate, I'm covering a week's worth of material in 1 hour. So it's a lot. Okay. I hope I explained that okay. Mm-hmm. But the thing that I am enjoying about it is the first week I was so stressed out because I've never led a Bible study facilitated before. I took so many notes. I couldn't even write them in my book. I had to type them all out on a laptop, and I printed them out. And then I stapled together by chapter, and it was not great. It was not great because I was so anxious and, just getting all the information out. I wasn't even asking questions. I was just basically the teacher teaching and not doing any participation, right? But at the end of the class, Andrea Dowling-Gullidge,
ADG,
gave me some very helpful constructive criticism.
Podcast secretary.
It was more about, just doing a brief overview of the week's study and then just kind of just like letting it flow naturally, just facilitating and guiding, not feeling like I had to teach every point, which was very helpful. So the second week, we just had our Bible study just a couple nights ago. I did more of that. I kind of just like, would somebody like to say how they feel about this? How do you feel about that? What stood out to you this week? And it's interesting to hear from other people's perspectives. So I don't know how y'all are conducting your Bible study. It might be in, the way it's being delivered that you don't like it, or maybe it's just the content's not speaking to you. We're enjoying it. The thing we've noticed that we really enjoy it more is because if you're doing the Bible recap podcast, she's in the book of Matthew right now. So it's kind of coinciding. So I don't know. People that aren't interested in Bible studies are just fast forwarding through this segment. But yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Okay, good.
But it's also, like I said, because I'm facilitating it, instead of just kind of breezing through the questions just to get them done because I have to show up for Bible study, I have to actually know what I'm talking about so I can facilitate it better.
Got it. Well, I'm sure you're doing a wonderful job.
I don't know about that.
And Melinda, yeah, if you're from Houghton, then you probably saw Dak, I think last Friday. He went, the Cowboys had a bye week, so he went down there to Houghton. They had this big ceremony. He apparently donated a lot of money to his high school, and they built a video board and retired his number, and I think they might have built some extra stands or facilities or
nice
something.
Nice that he could do that.
Yeah, it was really cool. So he went down there with his fiance and his daughter. Yeah, daughter.
He has 2 daugers now, I believe.
Yeah, a couple of daughters, I think. And they went down there and they had a really cool ceremony. I saw it online. It was really, really neat seeing him go back to his high school.
What are you going to marry her, Dak?
She's engaged.
They're not married. Why don't they just get married?
Well, I don't know. Maybe they have a date. I have no idea. I know they're engaged. She's got a big, gigantic...
Well, being engaged is not the same.
Well, okay. It's not, but maybe they're...
Maybe I should go back to Florence Christian School and make a big donation and see if they'll dedicate something to me.
Kelly Raspberry Basketball Auditorium?
Yeah, it wouldn't be that probably, but...
we got a couple more here. Yeah, they're short ones. We can get through them. This next letter is from Jason. Subject, cheese balls in football. Hey, Kelly and Allen. After listening to the last podcast and how well Allen described the cheese balls that he ate, and by the way, you should have just finished the bag. Remember I left like 4?
Yeah, it was so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I was having a fat man moment. Anyway, back to what I was saying. You made the cheese balls sound so delicious, I had to just try them, so I've added them to our grocery store order for this weekend, and I can't wait to try them. I'm going to try the barbecue flavor ones. Jason, if
it's the smoked.
You've probably had them
ones.
by now. These freaking things.
Well,
like
Michael
melt in your
Miklos,
mouth. Melt in your mouth.
Yeah, Michael Miklos, friend of the show.
Melkos.
Yeah, he bought a bag too. He sent me a picture from his Walmart shopping cart, and he loved them.
One of my friends, not the Carolyn I mentioned earlier, but a different Carolyn, she sent me a picture of a bag that she bought, and she goes, "I hate you," because she apparently
they're so good.
She ate the whole bag. As for your Dallas Cowboys, you should have bet against them. This was before the Denver game. I'm a Broncos fan and was enjoying every minute of that game. Maybe they will get the next one. Thank you for making me want a bag of cheese balls. I can't wait to try them. Hope your Dallas Cowboys do better next time. Thanks, Jason. They haven't done much better, Jason. It has been a tough year for those Cowboys.
What was it called? Smoked? What were those cheese puffs called? Was it smoked?
I think so.
Something like that, yeah.
Very
good.
I think we have a bag in there.
We do have a bag. You've been scared to open it ever since you cleared out the last one.
Now, let me tell you, if you eat these, if you haven't already tried them, if you do, you will get addicted and you will smell like smoke for the next
if you eat
3
the
days.
entire bag.
You'll be burping smoke.
If you eat the entire bag at once.
You'll be tooting smoke.
Oh, my goodness.
You'll be sweating smoke. Take it from somebody who's been there. All 3 of those. This next letter.
Well, I ate your final 4, and I didn't have that issue.
This next letter is from Heather. Subject: not a sandwich and some love in question. Oh, I think she might have been doing a reach around because she couldn't get the question in on the morning show. But we'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and read this one. Hi, longtime Kid Craddock in the morning. No, she listens to the podcast. And now a sandwich and some lovin' podcast listener, Kelly. I am also trying to do the push-up progression to a real push-up.
Oh, yeah.
I have to tell you what happened to my friend. She was doing the counter push-ups and her feet slipped. She hit her mouth on the counter.
No.
I still do them, but make sure my shoes are on the floor and not slippery. I had to share with you so you know to be careful.
No, I 100% relate to that fear. And I make sure that at first I was doing it in the kitchen counter on this little area rug thing. And I was like so afraid it was going to slip out from under me. I make that But honestly, I've kind of backslidden on the push-up challenge because I've been dealing with this never-ending funky sickness, whatever. And I felt like I haven't had any energy, but you have motivated me to get back on that counter. When we sign off on this podcast tonight, I promise you, I will be doing my 3 sets of 10 counter push-ups safely. Thank you.
Good letters, y'all. Thanks for sending those. Those are awesome. We haven't done letters in a while, but if you want to send us a letter and you want your letter read, email us at podcast@kellyandallen.com. And sometimes people will send me a letter and they say, look, I'm sending you a letter, but don't read it.
Okay, that's fine too.
That's fine too. If you don't want us to read it, then tell me that because I launch into these things.
Yeah, and so you'll use real names and everything.
Absolutely. So, put it in the subject line. Don't read, or please don't read, whatever.
Yeah, or don't use mine, or just give them a fake name anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's why I usually only do first names.
Usually.
You want to bring it home for Jerome?
Yeah, you have an article you wanted to share somebody sent to you?
Somebody sent me this, and I thought this was interesting because this is from ABC News. They decided this was news enough for ABC News. The article, and we can probably post a link to our social media, but the article is titled, "Why Does This Happen? Man Says Romance Scammers Have Been Using His Picture to Attract Women for 15 Years."
This sounds like the same thing you're dealing with.
So this dude, the guy's name is Scott Cole. He's 63 years old. He's a Tai Chi, yoga, and fitness trainer from Palm Springs, California. Okay, that's the dude. But on social media, Kevin Audemars, a project foreman from West Palm Beach, Florida, looks quite similar to Caleb Willison, a North Carolina college alum, and Wilson Davis, a marine engineer in Ireland. All 3 men have 2 things in common. They don't exist in real life, and their profile picture depicts the exact same person.
Yep.
So I'm not going to read the entire article, but here's his response to this. He says, this is Scott Cole. He says, my career's been all about helping people, wellness, stretching, helping seniors get out of the chair, helping kids work out. Cole told ABC News. Here, my likeness was being used to do something really awful. He says that since 2010, he's been at the center of a romance scam nightmare with seemingly never-ending stream of fraudulent accounts being created by scammers on social media platforms using his images to build relationships with women around the world. He says it's awful, tragic, and mean. He says fake accounts use bogus names or Cole's real name alongside his picture. They've appeared on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn. Does this sound familiar?
Yeah.
And he is one of thousands of Americans impacted by online romance scams, with the FBI reporting that $50 billion in losses from schemes between 2020 and 2024.
It's awful.
He says sometimes he'll Google himself or go on Facebook or Instagram and enter his name, and he finds the fakes.
We don't have to do that because people send them to us all the time of Allen, just letting you know. And the sad thing is all we can do is just report it as a fake account. That's all we can do. Allen looked into it, how he could, maybe try to get his image scrubbed. And didn't they try to charge you like $10,000 and couldn't guarantee anything? Something ridiculous like that.
Yeah, well, there's not really a market for a company that does this. Like, there are online reputation management companies, and they'll look out for brands. Like, if someone's using like Coca-Cola like logos or whatever,
they get sued for that. Yeah,
they can get sued for that, right? When it's an individual, it's really tough to. It's like playing whack-a-mole. You know, I mean, and the dudes that are doing this, they're in freaking Nigeria. They are. A lot of them are, and they're using people's pictures, and they try to build relationships with women. There's one named in this article. And
she admitted it?
She was thinking that she was having a relationship with this dude, Scott Cole, until she got suspicious and she found out, I'm being scammed. But yeah, I guess the public service announcement is it was interesting to see that this is bubbled up to ABC News now, and there are a lot of people that I guess they have their pictures used. What do you think about his picture?
He's an attractive man. He's, the thing is they don't pick really young guys. They don't pick really old guys. They pick kind of a guy that's probably in his late 30s, 40s, maybe early 50s, because that could appeal to a wider range of women. You can go a little younger. You can go a little older. And, I think sometimes, like in your case, you're darker complected.
Whoa.
You are. Why is that a whoa?
I don't know.
I'm very fair complected. You gonna whoa that?
No.
Okay, so why did you whoa it?
I don't know.
Whatever. I had to put up with this crap from kid for years. Everything I said, whoa, like makes me a racist that I say something like that. I don't like it.
Say that.
What does whoa imply? Your wife's a racist?
I say whoa to all kinds of things.
All right. Well, I don't like it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So I'm saying because you're a little bit more ethnically like elusive, like somebody can't like quite put their finger on
nebulous?
What you are. Like you're half Filipino, but
right.
I don't think the average person would look at you and say that. You could be like, maybe he's from European, maybe he's Italian, maybe he's Mexican. You can't, so it's a little bit more
you Mexican.
Diverse.
Yes.
So it makes you even more appealing to a wider swath of women.
According to LinkedIn, while online fraud continues to become more sophisticated, they say 99% of the fake accounts we remove are detected proactively before anyone reports them, a LinkedIn spokesperson told ABC News. Well, LinkedIn, good for you. Maybe you need to share your best practices over to frickin' Facebook and Instagram, because that's where I see it the most. There are a number of people, both men and women, that I've talked to directly whose images are being used to lure unsuspecting people. The bad guys pick attractive people, West explained.
Well, yeah.
When they get one that...
So you should be in some way flattered.
When they get one that works, they use it over and over.
That's it.
And over.
They wouldn't do it if it didn't work.
So anyway, I guess the public service announcement is, and you've heard us talk about this so much that I don't think anyone who listens to us is falling for this. But I'll tell you, we got people that listen and they say, my mom has been approached by this dude, not necessarily my picture, or I have a cousin who's like, they're asking for money. And I'm like, report it, block it. That's all you can do. You report it. There's ways to report those accounts as spam or impersonating accounts, or you just don't like it or whatever, and then block it. That's really all you can do.
And it does happen to men too. Some men are being scammed as well. I remember reading an article about this elderly man, and his family was just helpless because he's sending this money, all this money, to what he thinks is this young woman that's showing him attention. And they don't compute, like, this older man, how did this woman even find me to start scamming me? It's really, really tragic and sad. And, you know, for a lot of, you know, and you get it, a lot of people are just lonely and they want to believe that it's possible. They're not meeting anybody in their everyday life. And then suddenly you have somebody that pops up on your profile. Hey, you look nice. I really like your profile. And then they start wooing you, and they don't go for the kill immediately. They take lots of time. They build up this back and forth until suddenly, oh, we're supposed to meet, but oh no, I'm in the hospital and I couldn't make my flight and I'm so sorry. And then the next thing you know, it's, you know, this back and forth of sending money and stuff. I hate it because Alan has been contacted by women who finally do I don't even know how they track you down. They do a reverse Google search. I don't know how that works. Mm-hmm. And then they finally find you and you're like, well, that wasn't me and I'm really sorry.
And all my stuff's public. So, there's pictures of my family and my wife. And it's not like, you know, it's unbelievable. They quote this woman in the article from Germany, though, babe. She said she was contacted by one of these scammers, and then she gets suspicious. She contacts the Internet Crime Complaint Center in Germany, but she hasn't heard anything. And then she says that
well, you're just one of millions.
Oh yeah,
she
said she reached out and they reached out back to her finally and told her she could file a report with law enforcement, but there was little chance they could successfully find the scam artist. Here's a quote from the woman. She says, "These scammers are so well organized and they're so convincing." I'll tell you what, I believe that and I agree with that. But one time, I don't know if I ever told you this woman sent me pictures that she was being sent. And it makes me laugh because well convincing and organized. It was my face on like this, almost like a bodybuilder body with like a hard hat on, but I was shirtless. And then that image in the background was pasted in front of like some construction stuff. And then they made my lower jaw move, and there was audio that went with the video. And my lower jaw was moving, and I was speaking German. And I'm like,
you fell for that?
You fell for that? I mean,
you got to really want to believe. I remember there was one somebody sent of you, and it was like you were talking. It was like they were making you like do AI or something. You were talking like gibberish.
And my eyes were moving around real fast.
You're like, blah, 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 yeah, blah, blah, blah. It was like really weird. And it's like, people fall for that. I guess they're trying to, and they will eventually perfect it where they can take it next level and do these video chats with the fake Allen. You know, it'll eventually get to that point.
Okay, so to wrap this up, the guy here, Cole, he says he's filed 2 reports with the FBI. So this dude's taking it to the FBI. I haven't done that. He said he's not heard back.
Yeah, I don't think the FBI is going to.
On its website, the FBI says it takes complaints seriously but cannot respond directly to every submission due to the massive number of tips the Bureau receives. So, you know, and I'll get messages from people that say, hey, somebody's doing this on TikTok, or I'm like, I don't have TikTok. I think I have an account, but I've never posted, and I don't check TikTok. I don't know anything about TikTok. I don't do it. They can get
pictures sites from anywhere and use them. Yeah,
dating sites. I'm like, well, obviously I don't do those anymore.
Well, that's a good way for you to get away with it, honey. It's not me. It's a scammer.
Yeah, good call.
Okay,
good call.
I believe you.
I could start a new profile with that shirtless picture of me in a construction hat with my
German,
with my lower jaw moving, talking German. All right, babe. Enough of that. You got anything else?
No.
Man, we went on and on this podcast. I think we
talked too long.
We did
Oh my gosh.
did a lot of bidet talk.
Well, and nothing changes.
No, and it won't until we get that outlet moved.
Why don't we just get a new system? Let's look into it.
Okay.
We'll look into it. We'll keep y'all updated because I know you're all riveted.
Yeah. Okay, real quick.
There's more? Oh,
no.
Cowboy
Just
stuff.
make your Cowboys pick.
Okay, Cowboy. Who are we playing?
Your Dallas Cowboys have had a tough week, bye week, emotional, a lot of really tough. But they're going to go play football, and they're going to go to the Las Vegas Raiders.
How are the Raiders doing this year?
They're horrible.
Okay,
but so are the Cardinals. So are the Bears. All these teams. So are we beat the Giants. They're horrible. They're 2-6. Something
what are
like
we?
that. We're 3-5-1.
I'm going to say we're going to, on the other team's territory, I'm going to just go ahead and predict we're going to lose.
You're taking the Raiders.
Well, because you're going to pick the Cowboys, and that way I have a chance of pulling ahead.
Okay. Well, give me your Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, good.
Because
if you were going to pick the Cowboys to lose, I was going to switch my vote.
At this point, does it matter what I pick?
It doesn't matter.
I've proven I can't pick games, right?
It doesn't matter. I just know to pick opposite of you, darling.
But the Raiders really are bad. They're bad.
Okay. Well, then I hope you're correct. I do not mind losing this bet.
In fact, they could run you out at quarterback versus Geno Smith, and I think you could complete more passes than him.
I don't know who that is.
He's the quarterback for the Raiders.
Oh.
He's horrible. But
I'm
watch. He'll have a career day. We
never know.
Cowboys are your get right team. All right, babe. Got anything else?
No.
All right. Well, love you desperately.
Love you.
Love our listeners desperately.
Love y'all.
Love all our listeners that wrote letters desperately. Again, podcast at kellyanallen.com. Find us on the social media at A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. Give the Instagram and the Facebook a follow. Lots of great stuff there from our wacky marketing department. A lot of value add content there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I am sure, and I love those Dallas Cowboys desperately. They need a win. They need some good news. And I am sure we will podcast again real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good. Have a good sandwich. Bye.